Me and my buddy are back for the evening. I haven't done much in the last day or so. I haven't had any real thoughts of anything that I was interested about. But tonight, I think, we'll bring up something that's a pet peeve of mine. Bring back stock cars. What I mean by bring back stock cars, I mean in your major big mile and a half, 2 mile roundy rounds that they run cars today, these supposed stock cars are morphed or homogenized vehicles. There isn't a dime's worth of difference between any of them. I'm told that the motors are different, but the bodies, I mean, when they go by in front of you, the only way, providing you're really fast, that you can tell what kind of car it is, there'll be a little medallion on the front end. You know, I want to say Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Toyota. I think it would be much more exciting if they went back to the old way of doing it, you know. I remember back in the 70s, and I think up into the 80s, it was win on Sunday, sell on Monday. And the rule was that if you ran a car on one of those super speedways, you had to produce a certain number of that particular vehicle for sale to the general public. Now, obviously, some of the engine tweaks and whatnot weren't necessarily the same, but the essence of the car, the chassis, the body, you know, was all the same. And I think it'd be a capital idea to do that again. Can you even imagine how exciting it'd be to see a SHO Taurus barreling down the straightaway beside a Chrysler 300, or maybe a SS Impala? Now, most of the cars today are four doors, so I don't have a problem. Let's race four doors. Almost all exclusively these homogenized cars you see in these tracks are all two-door. Joe Blow public, most of them buy four doors. You go out on the street and you look down the street, and 99% of them will be a four-door sedan. So you run what's out there, and it would just be exciting. You're sitting there, and you're a Ford guy, you know, and the cars are going around and around, and here comes your car, you know, just like the one you drive on the street. Zoom, it goes by. You say, hey, there I am. That's, you know, and you get back in your Ford, and you can fantasize that, you know, you're actually driving a car like, you know, like they race in those races. Can't do that now. There's no similarity at all between what they have on those NASCAR tracks and in the real world. It's all just, you know, megabuck sponsored, you know, cars and all that stuff. And I just think it would be just great to have, like I say, real stock, late model stock cars again. And of course, you know, some of them will be more aerodynamic than others, and some of them will win most of the races, which is the way it is now. Chevrolet wins most of them. But that's as it should be. I mean, if your car's the fastest, you know, you win. But I would sure do away with these one-size-fits-all cars that they're running down there. I went to Daytona back years ago, and I didn't enjoy it at all. First off, the cars were so far away. It was like a pea. I mean, that thing, I think it's 2 miles or 2.5 miles, and the only way that you can tell where a particular car is, there's a post that's set down in the midfield, and it's lit from top to bottom, and there's a series of numbers And if the top one happens to be your car, we will say car 5 is leading. Well, the top of that pole is going to have 5 on it, and of course you have to sit there and watch. You know, the cars go zipping by, zip, 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 zip. There goes 5. Yeah, okay, I know he's in first place. Now you look down at the pole to see who's in second place. 23. Okay, zip, 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 zip. 23. There we go. And they stay in such a constant state of mix, and they're so far away that they're tantamount to impossible to really, see, except when they're right in that area immediately in front of you. I don't get any kick out of it all. No fun. So let's bring back real stock cars, and whoever wins wins. But my guess is that it would revitalize. Although NASCAR's doing good, they, they're not losing any money with their format that they have now. But I think it'd be better. Bring back stock cars. Anyway, if you agree with me, let's hear about it.